Hey guys, today I'm bringing you a few things that I purchased off Target.com, and then some odds and ends, things from the Dollar Tree and Walmart. So I wanted to show this Ouija board tray because I had mentioned that I had picked it up. This thing is huge. It's almost 25 inches wide. This is going to be great on my living room coffee table. I'm so excited about it, and it's really well made, and it actually came with a little baggie attached to it with 2 extra screws in case your handles come off. Let me show the handles. It's so big, it's too big for my screen. How amazing is this? That's the whole thing. I bought it off Target.com. I looked it up to see if it was still available. Here's the back. It's just a lovely painted black wood, and it's only $20. They packed it wonderfully, and it shipped beautifully. You can pick it up in the store. I saw that like my local store had 2 left, but it didn't say that for shipping. It just said available. So I wanted to show that. I absolutely love this. Yes, no, goodbye. I mean, this is a fantastic large decoration for a very small price. So I bought that, and then I picked up some of these little bristle brush trees, and shipping is free if you spend $35 on Target.com. And I picked up the black. I never see black in stores. The bottle brush tree, it just says 2 count. I could get out my ruler. These look like they are about 5.5 inches. And online it will say how these are about 4 inches. Then I picked up, they look like candy corn. These look the same, about 5.5. Yeah, about 5.5 inches. They could be 6 inches. It's hard to tell. It's kind of pop it up. Yeah, it's close. It's more like 5 3/4 inches for these guys. I absolutely love these. These would go great on tier trays if you do those. Oh my gosh. I'm thinking about doing that, but I just love them. Love them, love them. Grabbed those. They had this available online, and my store didn't have any of this stuff, and I don't have time to continually run back and forth to the store. I have lots of things to do, like we all do. So this was nice. I think this was only $3. I took the tag off, or it had I can't remember. I don't think it had a tag. I think it just came. Trick or Treat, they had a polka dot one. They had a black one with maybe stars and a moon on it. It was actually a hard choice, but I didn't think I needed a ton, so I grabbed this one, which I absolutely love, and it was a great price. Now, these are unusual, what I picked up here, because I wasn't sure if I have a spot in my kind of kitchen area that drives me crazy because it's just like under a cabinet and the wall is blank. And I thought, oh my gosh, wouldn't that look good? Now, I have to test it somewhere on a wall and make sure it's going to peel off. But it says it's peel, stick, and reposition, so that shouldn't be a problem. But I loved the spooky and the skull. I just am crazy about skulls this year for some reason. So it doesn't say the size of it, and I don't want to pull it out, but if you go online, they have an example of it on like a wall like this, and it's really pretty. And then this, I just love the cat so much. I thought, look at that sweet kitty cat and those pumpkins. I think this would make this would go great on a wall, but I think you could also stick these things to maybe foam board and put a picture frame around it. I think you could stick them on platters and remove them after the season. There's just so much we could do with these for $5. I thought it was like a definite buy. So I grabbed these 2. And let's see, I think that and a few other things. I put them down beside me. So I grabbed these little squishy, like, they call them squishy characters, and I think they're like stress balls. I had already bought a pack of these, and my daughter loved them so much. I was like, yeah, you can have them. I'll grab another pack. I thought they would be cool looking in these little caskets from the Dollar Tree that I bought. So I thought they would fit in here nicely and be cute. So I love my Dollar Tree caskets. And I picked these up because I thought, oh, how suiting for these. Now online, in the store, these were exactly like this in the store. Online, the picture is just orange, white, and black. But you also get this gorgeous green and beautiful purple. So I grabbed 2 of those. I mean, I have a ton of these. I need to fill them. And they write with blue ink. I love blue ink. So they write with blue ink. So I thought they're $3 a piece. I thought that would be a great filler. I'm thinking I'm going to do these instead of boo baskets this year. And won't that be easier to run down the street with instead of a big basket? You can get a lot in this thing. And my street, people get hit pretty hard on my street. So I think that will work out good. Okay, 2 more things from Target. This I already showed. These are the felt pumpkins that I picked up in the store that were $10. I thought was such a great deal. These are even a better deal. These are a little bit larger and they're $5. I mentioned I wanted to get the ones that had the black, and these are just, they're a little bit bigger. See how the white? I just love both of them. I think they both are going to have great, like, area. They're just going to really accent things great this year in my Halloween decorating, so I'm thrilled with that. I ran into the Dollar Tree because I was looking for a creepy cloth, and I called. They said they had it in, and I thought, well, I'm going to be out, so let me run over there, get that, and this is what I got. So creepy cloth to me is gray. Their creepy cloth is, this looks like mummy cloth to me, but I still grabbed it because I figured I could dye it. So I grabbed this. It's actually really pretty, and you get a decent amount for $1, 30 by 72 inches, but it's very thin. It's very gauzy. So I grabbed that, and while I was in there, they had the purple pumpkins. And they had these little hands. I've kind of got everything out because I'm going to use them. So they had these cute little, wow, those look good together. Look at that. It's just funny how, I mean, this stuff just goes so effortlessly together once you get it all out. So I'm starting to get everything out. It's scattered everywhere, and then I'm going to pull it all together in my projects and my decorating. But these hands, I am planning on painting these white. And I might even try to maybe use some of my Tim Holtz spackle stuff and see if that gives it a cool texture. So we'll see about that. And then I had to run to Walmart. So I picked up a couple of things because I said to myself, you're out, you didn't find the gray, run in Walmart, see if they have the gray, and then go home. So I grabbed this. So this is creepy cloth, and it kind of tickled me that this is freaky fabric. This is a lot more. This is 23 inches by 67 inches, but when stretched, it stretches up to 72 inches. This is much thicker. This is much more sturdy. So I really liked this one. And like I said, I wasn't sure, but I knew I could dye this one. This one was already black. I just went ahead and got it because I'm telling you, all this running around, I can't do it anymore. So last thing is, when I was in there, I strolled through kind of where Walmart's costumes were, and they had this garland, and it's by the same brand, Way to Celebrate. These were like $1.49 or something like that, $1.50, and you get the half spider web and the bats, and they are glitter paper, and they are backed by just plain black cardstock. So just by plain black cardstock. They're not super sturdy, but they would be great if you had, if you did hang them from like a mantle. They would kind of blow if you have your blower on for your gas logs, but they would be great for projects. And you could take them and stick them together, get a nice big spider web. And then the bats were just so gorgeous. Really, they already have holes in them. You can hang them from anything, stick them on anything. I thought they were great. You could actually turn that into a very large wand if you wanted to. Or cut it in quarters. You know, I just thought $1.50, wow, that's a great price, and they're really pretty. I might actually use them as the garland. I wasn't sure. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about was, I mentioned I bought the We Are Memory Keepers button press. And I thought the one I purchased was from Michael's, and it was around like $108, and I had a 40% off coupon. I thought it came with all 3 button dies and setters. So this is the We Are Memory Keepers button press, and you get just the medium in the one I purchased from Michael's. So I just wanted to, I didn't want to confuse anybody. I have since today I went on Joann and picked up the small and the large. So I have those coming, so I will make more buttons with that because I found it really a lot of fun. But the dies don't work that well. I used a die from my dies, my sets of dies. That was much easier to cut a circle, but it's not quite big enough. You have to get it perfect. So I think I'm gonna work with the machine, practice with the machine. This is so adorable. I love it so much. And I used my 31 papers that I showed yesterday, and they turned out so cute. I actually made 2 of these, and my daughter wanted it. So these were from the journal cards, I believe. This one may have been from the paper, and these may have been from the journal cards, but they turned out really cute. I'm really, really happy I finally purchased that button press. Now, there might be better button presses out there. I don't know. I just happened to see that, I knew I wanted it, had a coupon, and picked it up. So that is my haul. I hope you guys get inspired. I know I'm ready to start decorating. I think I'm going to focus on that this week. And thanks for watching. You guys have a great rest of your weekend.